Perhaps the hardest hit area in our viewing area is Boone. Matter of fact, this morning I was talking to a business owner who owns a shop right there in the middle of Boone on King Street, and she said it's absolutely devastated at this point. She doesn't know how she's going to come back from it. For more on that angle, how people in Boone are coping, let's turn over to my colleague, WCNC Charlotte's Richard Devane. He's live there with the very latest. Richard.
Yeah, Ben, just a perspective on what you were talking about a few moments ago, talking about those business owners. A lot of them are going to be affected because a lot of folks don't have the wherewithal to get to these businesses, even if they're able to open. Electricity is back on. Businesses are slowly coming back on. But unfortunately, like the students are out of school. A lot of them have fled the campuses, gone home elsewhere. So the money is not going to be there. And folks would love to pile their stuff if they've lost anything and jump in their car. But here we are at the Bavarian Village Apartments. A lot of these cars aren't functioning because they were just washed to and fro all around this apartment complex. We've seen cars that were actually smashed into other buildings. Right now, these are items that folks can't salvage. They were inside of the apartments, and those folks are just having to put them out here to the trash. Now, these good folks from Samaritan's Purse out of Boone has actually come out here to help with the cleanup effort, trying to clean this out. We were here all morning watching as folks were getting what they could out of their homes and salvaging what they could. But unfortunately, as you can see, that devastating water and mud and soot just has claimed so much of people's properties. Furniture, their items in their kitchens spoiled because the refrigerators had no power. The folks are just having a tough time of it. But all in all, you have a sense of spirit in this community. We've spoke to college students who come over to volunteer, people in the community just doing what they can. One business owner actually opening up his coffee shop, giving his coffee and bread away free because he said he doesn't want it to spoil, but he also wants the people to know he can do what he can just to help folks get through. We spoke to one lady who lives here, who's lived here for a number of years. We asked her, how can you be so positive in a situation like this? Here's what she had to say.
Every storage unit is packed. Luckily we got one, but that's what I'm saying. I'm blessed. We got a storage unit. I have children that live here that I can go stay with. Some of these people, she's just going to leave for furniture.
Yeah, and there's some folks who actually lost their furniture. Mary Aparicio also went on to say that she's happy because of the fact that she, like a lot of folks in this community, have one thing, not material, not something that you buy. She said they have the gift of life, so they're given the chance to move on and rebuild and do what they can. That's the story right here in Boone. This is Richard Devane. I'll send it back to you.